Hello everyone, my name is Nara suwanchawi and you can call me Nara. I am in M.2, 15 and I am number 11. So, what are my topics? First is solution. Second, suspension. And third is colloid. So first, I'm going to show you solution. So this is my first example of solution. I'm going to get a teaspoon of salt and put it in. Now I'm going to mix it. So as you can see in here, it is all the salt particles are dissolved into the water and there are no salt particles left. This is called distilled solution. Now I'm going to show you a concentrate solution. I am going to put more salt than the first cup into this cup. And now I'm going to mix it. And I'm going to put a bit more salt. So, as you can see, in this cup, I already put a lot of salt. And the water still can dissolve it. Because this is a concentrated solution, we can put a bit more and this can dissolve a little bit more. And if I compare two of these, it will look the same. But if you taste it, this will be much more saltier. And this last one, have you ever think, if I put a lot of salt, what will happen? Let's see. I'm going to put a lot of salt into this cup. So now I'm going to mix. So now, as you can see, the salt has already dissolved into the water, but there are still some salt particles inside because the water can't dissolve any more salt particles because it already had a lot of salt particles in that already dissolved to the water. This is called a saturated solution. But you heard I say mixture this, solution that. What are those? So, a solution is a homogeneous mixture. So, there are two more new words. What is homogeneous and what is mixture? Mixture is just like solution, but it's heterogeneous. So, what are homogeneous and heterogeneous? Homogeneous is when something got mixed together and has only one substance left. And heterogeneous is when two or more substances mix together, and if you look with our own eyes, we see more than one substance. For example, this. I'm going to show you what is colloid. So I'm going to get this, and I'm going to put down foam soap inside of it. And now I'm going to mix. As you can see, it doesn't mix because the soap particles is much more bigger than the water particles, and the particles of the soap, it could be big to 1 to 1000 nanometers, but the solution has only 1 nanometers, which is very small. So now there are one more example of colloids like this. We should see it in everyday life. Do you know what is it? It's milk. We drink it every day. Do you know that it's a colloid? I didn't know it at first too. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about is suspension. Suspension is very close to colloid, but the particles are a bit bigger. So in colloid, we would say that the particles is 1 to 1000 nanometers, but suspension, the particle size is big to more than 1000 nanometers. Very big. So the example is with oil and water. I know everyone has seen this science experiment before, like everyone has tried before, and I'm going to show you it again. So, as you can see, even if I get a spoon and mix it together, the oil and the water won't mix because the oil particle is big until more than 1000 nanometers, so it doesn't mix. So, do you know what is homogeneous and what is heterogeneous? The thing that is homogeneous is these solutions. These solutions are homogeneous. And what are heterogeneous? Water with oil, milk, and water with soap. And what is solutions are the water and salt. What is suspension? Water with oil. And what is colloid? Colloid is milk and water with soap. That is all I want to say for today. Thank you!